The fiscal policy paper has, in its first year, 9%. In the second year, 6%. In the third year, 6%. They have offered 0. That is not an offer. We will do better.
Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, People's National Party's candidate cries foul after the polling station was relocated without his knowledge. As well as the Jamaica Police Federation has been given another date. So their negotiation has been put off again until a day after the election. Please stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So, ABR family and viewers, the People's National Party's candidate for St. Catharines South Central, Kurt Matthews, is not happy about a move. Polling station that was relocated. That includes 7 polling divisions in the constituency. And so it must have been the Electoral Office of Jamaica who made that move. And so he has basically penned a letter to the EOJ as well as to GenSec Dayton Campbell. And there should be a meeting with the EOJ regarding that today. But the party's representative says he objects strongly to what he described as an unnotified and politically biased change. He says an entire cluster of 7 polling divisions representing more than 1,000 voters was suddenly shifted from St. John's Primary School to St. Catherine High School without prior notice to him. He emphasized that the divisions affected cover communities along St. John's Road, which he described as a traditional PNP stronghold. He added that the intent is retrograde, risky, and politically biased. The move raises safety concerns, recalling past incidents of violence involving voters from the affected cluster. This history was the reason the polling divisions were originally established at St. John's Primary School. He stressed that fear among voters about having to cast their ballots at St. Catherine High is palpable, warning that the relocation could discourage participation. So then it seems that is after they finish finalizing and having the different polling stations for the voters to go to. You know, when they sent out that information, this candidate would have been made aware that the polling station was changed from St. John's to St. Catherine High. But they should have relayed those information way before. And so what EOJ has done now, they have referred this matter to the ECJ. So the ECJ has to come up with some answers as to this. Let us see how soon they will come up with that answer, because the soldiers and the police are set to vote by as soon as Friday. So, I want to know what will come of this. Now hear this, ABR family and viewers. After we seen on August 7, 2025, the chairwoman of the Police Federation run out upon the Ministry of Finance and Public Service over them negotiation of salary and demanded a meeting as soon as possible. Well, that meeting was set, and before I make you hear the response, I want you to listen back what the chairwoman of the Police Federation stated.
The Jamaica Police Federation, we are not pleased. We are not pleased with the way the Honorable Minister of Finance and the Public Service has ignored the request from the Jamaica Police Federation for an urgent meeting for conclusion to the phase 2 of the compensation review 2022-2025 and for a commencement of the salary negotiation for 2025-2027. At the meeting of May 6, 2025, we were told that there will be an early meeting date shared. We waited and we realized that there is another delay on the part of the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. And a letter was sent requesting an urgent meeting with the minister on June 26, 2025. Another inordinate delay came our way, and we sent another request July 25th, 2025. And it's just recently, July 29th, a response was hand-delivered to say the minister is traveling on overseas duties. The rank and file members, we are not pleased. And the rank and file members, we are very restive. We are demanding a response from the Minister of Finance and the Public Service as soon as possible. We cannot have rank and file members working so hard.
But here and now, the government basically put off the rank and files again until September 4th, 2025, a day after the general election. How them so sure them a come back in a government to be putting off the police them again until after the election? What kind of bangarang this? But let me read out this memorandum, and this says memorandum number 6. So a long time the police them and them are back and forth with this negotiation if them reach a memorandum number 6. So it says to rank and file member of the JCF from the Central Committee, Jamaica Police Federation. Date August 26, 2025. Subject salary negotiation 2025 to 2027 meeting with Fayval Williams, Minister of Finance and Public Service. The Jamaica Police Federation met with Honorable Fayval Williams, Minister of Finance and the Public Service, and technocrats to continue the salary negotiation for the contract period 2025 to 2027. It is important to note that Horace Chang, Minister of National Security, was also in attendance. Minister Williams confirmed that there has been an assessment of the respective allowances from the salary proposal during consultation meetings with the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. The Minister of National Security and Commissioner of Police, she indicated that the High Command will lead the development of a policy framework surrounding allowances for rank and files of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. She promised that a formal letter will be prepared and sent to the Jamaica Police Federation on Wednesday, August 27, 2025. She stated that consultation meetings are still ongoing and a formal offer in consideration of the points of claim will be forthcoming to the Jamaica Police Federation after the completion of the consultation process on allowances. The Central Committee received an invitation to attend a meeting with Kevin Blake, Commissioner of Police, and team for Thursday, September 4, 2025 at 10 a.m. What a thingy. However, public sector workers, do not be dismayed. Here's what a People's National Party plans to do for you. And according to the fiscal policy paper, here's what this administration should have offered you.
Well, the first thing I'm going to say, we are going to treat public sector workers with respect and dignity. I won't talk to the JTA president like the Minister of Education and say him performing at his conference. That is disrespect. Disrespect is when you need to get a meeting, you have to get restive and threaten strike action. The fiscal policy paper has, in its first year, 9%. In the second year, 6%. In the third year, 6%. They have offered 0. That is not an offer. We will do better. But by lifting the income tax threshold to 3.5 million, we are easing the pressure. We easing the pressure on our nurses. We easing the pressure on our policemen. We easing the pressure so that more money will be in their pockets. They have a history of dealing with civil servants with disrespect. You right now have 2 sets of civil servants in the same office doing the same thing and earning different salaries. A whole set of anomalies that arose from the public sector compensation review. They haven't addressed it. There's supposed to be a meeting tomorrow with the JCTU and you cancel it. They are the ones who treat them with disrespect. We have a history of working with our public sector in the interest of this country, and we will continue to do so. So when we come into office, it will be better than 0% because there is money in the budget to provide better for public servants.
You all heard it there so for yourself. The man said the money is there. Julian Robinson says the money is there. So what is wrong with this administration? Why they don't want to finalize a livable wage for the public sector workers? What is going on? ABR family and viewers, I don't want to make this video too long. Please go ahead, drop your comments in the comment section. Me wanna say. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 50k. Help me to get there. Get this video to at least 7,000 likes. Please stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.